Our planet, Earth, is an incredible place. It is home to a stunning diversity of life, from the smallest insects to the largest whales. We, humans, are part of this intricate web of life. Over millions of years, Earth's climate has gone through natural cycles of warming and cooling. However, something different is happening now. Our planet is warming at an unprecedented rate, and this change is largely driven by human activities. The consequences of this rapid warming are far-reaching, affecting every corner of our globe. From rising sea levels to more extreme weather events, climate change poses significant challenges to the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems and the future of all living things, including ourselves. Understanding the causes and potential impacts of climate change is crucial for us to address this global challenge effectively. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in global temperatures and weather patterns. It's not just about the weather on any given day, it's about how the entire Earth's climate system is changing over decades and centuries. The primary driver of current climate change is the increase in greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. These gases, such as carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide, trap heat from the sun. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, coal, oil and natural gas for energy, are releasing massive amounts of these greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Imagine the Earth as a greenhouse and the atmosphere acts like the glass walls. The sun's rays enter the greenhouse, warming the air and the ground inside. Some of this heat radiates back towards space, but the glass walls trap some of it, keeping the greenhouse warm. Similarly, greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap some of the outgoing heat, keeping our planet at a habitable temperature. However, as we release more greenhouse gases, we are essentially adding more glass to the greenhouse, trapping even more heat and causing the Earth's temperature to rise. Scientists predict that if we continue on our current path, the Earth's average temperature could rise by several degrees Celsius by the end of this century. This may not seem like a significant change, but even a small increase in global temperatures can have dramatic consequences. The polar regions are particularly vulnerable to warming, with ice caps and glaciers melting at an alarming rate. This melting ice contributes to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems around the globe. Section 5. Shifting weather patterns. Climate change is not just about warmer temperatures. It also disrupts established weather patterns, leading to more frequent and severe extreme weather events. As the atmosphere warms, it can hold more moisture, leading to more intense rainfall and a higher risk of flooding in some regions. Conversely, other areas may experience more prolonged and severe droughts as warmer temperatures increase evaporation rates, drying out soils and vegetation. The frequency and intensity of heat waves are also projected to increase, posing significant risks to human health, particularly in urban areas. Section 6. Impacts on our planet. The impacts of climate change are already being felt around the world, and they are projected to become more severe in the coming decades. Rising sea levels are eroding coastlines, displacing communities, and threatening critical infrastructure. Changes in precipitation patterns are affecting agricultural yields, leading to food insecurity in some regions. The delicate balance of ecosystems is also being disrupted, with some species struggling to adapt to the rapid changes in their environments. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are particularly vulnerable to rising ocean temperatures and ocean acidification, both consequences of increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Section 7. Adapting to a new reality. While we strive to mitigate climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, we must also adapt to the changes that are already underway. This adaptation will require innovative solutions and collaborative efforts from governments, businesses, and communities worldwide. Coastal communities need to invest in protective infrastructure, such as seawalls and levees, to mitigate the risks of rising sea levels and storm surges. Cities need to adapt to more frequent and intense heat waves by creating more green spaces, improving building designs to reduce heat absorption, and establishing cooling centers for vulnerable populations. Section 8. our collective responsibility. Addressing climate change is not just the responsibility of governments or large corporations, it requires a collective effort from all of us. By making more sustainable choices in our daily lives, we can all contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and building a more sustainable future. We can reduce our carbon footprint by using public transportation, cycling or walking whenever possible. We can conserve energy at home by using energy-efficient appliances, turning off lights when we leave a room, and reducing our reliance on heating and cooling systems. Supporting businesses and organizations that prioritize sustainability is another important step. Section 9. A hopeful path forward. The challenges posed by climate change are significant, but they are not insurmountable. Human ingenuity and innovation have brought us this far, and they hold the key to creating a more sustainable future. By transitioning to cleaner sources of energy, investing in sustainable technologies, and embracing more responsible consumption patterns, we can mitigate the worst effects of climate change. More importantly, we need to remember that we are all part of a global community, and our actions have consequences for people and ecosystems around the world. By working together, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other, we can build a more resilient and sustainable future for generations to come.